Today in this video, we are checking out the latest update for the Combine ORES add-on created by Red Eagle Studios. This is now on version 4. We first checked this add-on out way over 1 year ago. Now, the community really likes this. They gave it a 4.7 star rating out of 5 with nearly 10,000 ratings. That is incredible. Now, according to the notes, and more of these will be visible in game, it says down here, new Amethyst ORES, 6 combined ORES with new armor/tools, new armor, V2 upgrades and drills, added custom weapons across all tiers, huge quality of life, fixed the Chakram drop, rebalanced durability/damage, updated breakable lists, and more. Check the guidebook for more info. Once again, a prime example of an add-on that is way over 1 year old, but still being updated as the bedrock tech improves. If you haven't seen this add-on, trust me, this is certainly something you want to add to your world. The latest file size is 9 megabytes. So a lot has changed in this add-on since we last checked it out over 1 year ago, but not too much. I can still keep you updated with what has happened. Now, once you do have this updated and installed in your pre-existing world, you are going to be given a guidebook. This is really simple and easy to use. We have the ore combinations. I'll teach you about them, weapons and utilities, armor, the V2 version, which is the upgraded of this, which has also changed. A little bit further down, we do have the change logs, the settings, the credits. Shout out to everyone that did make this possible. This is still a top tier add-on. And we have Give Me a Joke. I'm not sure if this was available last time, but it says, why was sword always calm? Because it had a lot of steel. You can get a whole bunch more. What did the anvil say to the hammer? Hit me with your best shot. Since we last checked this out, the previous updates were more quality of life, nothing too major. This one right here was to all do with the mining speeds, also to do with a couple of fixes that people had reported. In version 2, it was somewhat similar, basically fixing a whole bunch of things that were still broken and quality of life changes. And then in version 3, they did introduce new ore blocks to decorate the world, new Scythe weapons, which we're going to go over in today's video, and a bunch more changes. It looks like the Chakram has caused so many issues for this marketplace partner, because I'm pretty sure in every, other than the version 1, in every other version, there was a change. Improved durability in... Let's go back to the previous one. In version 3, they fixed the dupe issue. And in version 4, which is the latest, they also made some changes as well. However, these are all of the changes in the latest version. Let's start with the brand new ores. 6 new Amethyst combined ores, tools, weapons, blocks, with unique abilities being Amethyrite, Amethystite, it's the combination of Amethyst and Netherite, Mystergreen, Ethereal, Purigold, we have Mystiron, and we also have Coppered Amethyst. Let me teach you about those. So it's all about combining the pre-existing things in Minecraft. On this occasion, Amethyst plus Netherite. This is going to give you a brand new ingot. Now, this is completely shapeless, which I kind of really liked. It's also incredibly shiny. This is obviously going to be quite expensive, and I'm guessing this is a higher graded one. So this can be combined into armor. So let's grab ourselves a bunch of things. The first one we're going to be able to make, and I think they do just follow the vanilla recipes. So this is going to be the whole entire armor set here, the regular one. I'll put this on here real quick and show you. I'll also go ahead and wear this, and then we'll read the information behind it, so you can find everything you need to know in each section. Let's go to armor. Now, this really did throw me off because it's a new item. And I was like, okay, they kind of done it in order, but at the same time, they haven't. I couldn't see it. So in order to find the latest changes, they put them at the bottom. I was hoping for like a little V2 tag so you knew. Anyway, it says here, passively applies weakness 1 to mobs in the area of 5. Sneaking steals a percentage heart, which is lifesteal, from mobs in a 3-block radius, but there is a 20-second cooldown. Full protection gives you 20. And yeah, so let's kind of get this tested. And the best way for me to test this is, first off, let's take it all off. Take a whole bunch of damage here. put this on, crouch near him, and as you can see here, we've stole some of his hearts, right? You'll also notice that if we try and do it again, we're kind of using it too soon. You'll also notice in terms of damage now, it's been massively reduced. So we'll keep taking damage. There we go. We managed to steal more. Now, obviously, with the upgraded versions, it gets so much better. Inside of the changelog, in version 4, they said new armors and tools. Drill. Also break blocks. Durability, tiering, and speed depends on the material. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because in the previous version, they did introduce a Scythe, and I did actually find a slight flaw with this. It's the only thing that cannot go in an armor stand. Hopefully that gets updated in the next versions. But if you want to make yourself a whole bunch of weapons and tools, they're really similar to the vanilla aspects. So your pickaxe, your sword, your shovel, your axe, and your hoe, made in the same formation. This would be your blaster. This would be your scythe. This would be your chakram. This would be the hammer. And this would be the staff. So just sticks and the needed ingots is all you need. Another very big change in version 4 is how you obtain the V2 armor. Now, they did do some visual changes here, which we will check out as we go on in today's video. Upgraded old armor to V2 using the smithing table. So now you have to use the smithing table. So you're going to need a special upgrade. So if you go in here and just type in upgrade, tap on this. This is how you craft it. So it's another template, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to take off my armor. I'm going to grab myself an upgrade. Grab myself, in fact, we're going to grab a couple of these. Put it inside of here and do one at a time. This is going to give you the V2 versions. Now, when they say they upgraded the visual aspect, it looks so much better. So much better than before. And as we... Oh, excuse me, horse. As we go along in today's video, they do actually have, like, these really cool particle effects. This one didn't, but in terms of strength and durability, it is going to be much better. And you can read all about that inside of here. Although we are actually doing the ability to him. Yeah. I think it just works on all mobs within a radius. But it's going to be a lot bigger in the V2 version. So V2 is the exact same. You have to scroll down until you get to here. It says passive only applies weakness 1 to mobs in an area of 5. And then it says sneaking steals a percentage, full protection. Actually, maybe this isn't as strong as I was hoping it to be. Is that like a copy and paste? I feel like the info is the exact same, but it's meant to be a little bit stronger. Oh, we do have the ability just naturally happening now. Okay. There we go. We used it, but it didn't make sense to use it because we hadn't lost any hearts. It's going to take a little bit more damage here. Okay, let's try it again. I'm waiting. We need the 20 seconds to kick in, and as you guys can see, it's happened. Okay, blasters. I believe these might well be new. And this is how they work. Obviously, the better the blaster in terms of, like, material, the better it's going to be. So we have a Ravager here. He's actually trying to eat the projectile. Come on, there we go. Does this do damage to anything else? Like blocks? I don't think it does. This is the Scythe, and I think this is like a lifesteal with this one. I activated that. We'll do this. I think this is a lifesteal. There is better ones than this, I promise you. It's kind of like an eating animation. Let's take some damage. Try it again. Yeah, so this one just has lifesteal. I was a little bit disappointed in this one. Was hoping for a little bit more. But as we do progress, it gets better. Oh, I can't put it in armor stand. I'm sorry, chicken. I'm sorry. In terms of the hammers, these offer ranged attack. So typically when it comes to hammers, they're usually used like 3x3 mining. That's not how you use this one. So you'll see here, it's meant to have a ranged attack. I believe. A much better ranged attack is how this is meant to work. I think. This also has like a crouching ability. Let's just double clarify here. So we'll go to the hammer. We'll go to the latest one that we are using. It says trigger hit, lifesteal. Okay, and this is how you make it. Okay, durability and damage. Okay, so some of them, I'm pretty sure they're meant to have ranged attacks. This is... Oh, let's try this. Let's try this. This is the staff. Hold on. Hold on. Is that not how it works? I'm trying. There we go. Okay, it takes a little bit time to charge this. 3, 2, 1. That's a little bit better right there. How long does it take to kill this? 3, 2, 1. 2 shots is enough. And I think this also has lifesteal as well. Gonna test my luck against an iron golem and see how this does. 3, 2. It's not enough to bring him down. But if he hits me and I go, oh, it's not. Oh, it did steal his life. It did steal it. It's not as strong as I was hoping. I'm not sure if I'm actually hitting him or not. I don't think it's doing any damage to him. But at least we know the blasters are very good. These are definitely a must-have. Yeah, I don't think you stand a chance, Mr. Iron Golem. So there is drills. Now, drills are able to take out blocks. And in terms of how much damage they do, can I enchant this? Enchant at P Fortune 3? Oh, I can. I can. Okay. Wait, because I know there's some coal over here. Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. Is it actually producing a little bit more? I think it is. Maybe. So 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't think it is actually producing any more. I don't think it's producing any more. But this basically is just a drill, as you know. And it can take out things like a pickaxe. The better the material, the faster it's going to work. We also have the generic axe, hoe. We also have a pickaxe. We also have a shovel. And we also have a sword. If we did / enchant at P sharpness 5. And we also did enchant at P efficiency 5. This one should be pretty good. No, efficiency 5 is not very good on this. And this is a quite expensive one to get. So a little bit disappointed on that. I'll be honest with you guys. Let's try the sword. Can it one-tap him? Hold on. Okay, so it also has the lifesteal as well. Yeah, it does also have the lifesteal. So that's a one-tap. So if I stand there and hit him, is it a one-tap? 2-tap with that one. I think they all kind of possess somewhat of the same ability. Let's move on to the next one. This is the combination of Amethyst and Emeralds. And this is going to make something called Mystergreen. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how to make every single one because they do follow the vanilla aspect. One thing I did forget to show you is the chakram, but I'm going to show you this with this category. This is the basic one, your basic armor. So what does this one do? Oh, see, I like this one a little bit more. Okay, we're going to take this one off, and I'm going to go with the upgraded one. I love the particles. They look really cool. Yeah, let's grab this one. So we'll put this one on. They have a clamp, which is obviously the Evoker Fang. I gotta wait. Oh, you can't take off one armor and then do it again. Quite sneaky, to be honest with you. 3, 2, 1. Still not enough. Still not enough. Come on. Man, the cooldown on this must be quite high. There we go. But it's a long, long cooldown. So let's see how this is gonna be. Oh, dude. Dude, this fires. Oh, it clamps it. Dude, this is going to be so good. Let's try it against the Wither Skelly then. Wow, you can completely immobilize these. Yeah, this is way better than the other one. And a little bit cheaper to make. Which is why I'm surprised. In terms of durability and strength, though, it's not as good. But I think I prefer this. Let's put this in here. We do have... I did have a Scythe. Let's get it. Okay, so we have the Scythe, and this can be thrown and comes back. Let's try it. So this does the exact same thing, and I'm guessing this will as well. It comes all the way back to you. Yo! I think something else they also did in the latest update is that all of these abilities no longer affect things like armor stands. Yeah, this thing's a beast. This one's actually, like, pretty good. It's chasing it rounds. One more time. More interested in that. So we'll quickly get rid of these two. Hammer? Oh, the range of the hammer is way better. Yeah, way, way better. Gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I could then do it with me. And then do it with the hammer. So if you're smart, you can kind of get them all going at the same time. He doesn't seem too interested in this, though. Not interested whatsoever. This. Come on. No, not quite. Try it again. There we go. And then drills works similar. I think we just have a whole range of different drills. But this one doesn't seem... Okay, I was going to say, it didn't seem like it was losing any durability then. It does lose durability. And then we've obviously got the regular weapons. So I'm curious on the pickaxe then. Does it have any special ability? I'm not sure. I don't know what I've just... Dude, what the... Oh, there's the sword. So if I was to, like, right-click... Yeah, you could just use it like that. Let's kind of get rid of him real quick. Yeah, okay. I just want to double clarify that we are reading this information correctly. So let's go to, like, a regular... Is there a hammer in here? Axe. We'll go with a regular axe, for example. Scroll down to the Mystergreen. It says shoots Evoker Fangs as well. Damage and durability and speed. Okay, yeah. So it seems like they all have somewhat of the same abilities. This next one is the combination of diamonds and amethyst. So same rules apply. Grab the needed material. This is going to make Ethereal. This is really, really cool. So I haven't seen the abilities, but looks freaking awesome. Again, we're going to go with the higher tiers, of course. Now, I'm going to grab myself the blaster, this, and also this to start off with. What does this do? I'm going to have to read the information behind this one. So V2 will go down to the next material. Deals more damage the lower the player's health is. Ah, so it actually pays to take damage. The more damage you have done to yourself, like if we hit one more, that's too much. It's too much. Yeah, so you become incredibly powerful. Okay, so it actually pays to take damage, but I think it's still a little bit risky to take damage. No, I'm quite low, so that should mean we can bring him down quite easily. Maybe. Try this. He's more interested in chasing it. Try it again. 3, 2, 1. I'm a little bit disappointed in this one. I don't know. I don't really know what else I could expect from this, to be honest with you. But let's put these in their hands. And they all have the same ability. So let's put this here. Get rid of this one. Let's try the drill. I'm going to enchant this again. So if I was to do enchant with Fortune 3 / give at P diamond _ we do 3 of these. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. It works on this. It does have fortune, but it's certainly not applied. That's a great shame, since you are going to go mining with the drill. There you go. You can kind of see the cool effect happening here. You can see how much more range we had and how much more damage we did when it comes to the hammer. I think at this point, you get the gist of how this is going to work. Gold plus amethyst is going to create this. I absolutely love this armor. Let's very quickly find out what this set can actually do. So version 2, scroll down, Purigold. When crouching, push mobs in 10 blocks radius away from players for 15 seconds of a cooldown. And then the full set protection is 16. And obviously to upgrade, you're going to need these special templates. So we're going to grab this. I'm also going to grab myself a whole bunch of these, including the Scythe, the hammer as well, which would be really useful, and this. Okay, so we can activate. Hold on. Activate and crouch. So useful. So useful. Hold on. Oh, it makes funny noises too. I've also just realized that this went on a complete adventure. And look how long it's going to take for this thing to come back. Look at it. Takes forever to come back. Hold on, I'm going to try and get him with this. Oh, it actually works on them too. So if you're in a tough situation, this is the kind of armor to get you away from like hordes of zombies. Not there in terms of damage. And once again, guys, has the whole 9 yards when it comes to the combo. Again, this doesn't work on item frames anymore. It was a big thing in this latest update. And then obviously drill, hammers, pickaxes. swords, shovels, and even a hoe. This one is the combination of amethyst and iron. This is going to make you Misty Iron. This gives you 2 combinations as well. I'm going to go into this one a little bit more blindly and see what this combination can actually do here. Apply slow falling when falling down. When crouching, apply levitation to mobs around you for 5 seconds. Okay, so, oh, there you go. There's like the, there, it's happening right there. Okay. But another set that looks awesome. So if you were high off a mountain, I guess you could just go, you know what? Forget about walking down. I'm just going to jump down. And then obviously we have this, which is going to apply levitation, which is obviously where they're going to take damage. Eventually, 5 seconds is a long time when it comes to a Minecraft ability. It's enough to kill him anyway. So let's see what the rest of these actually possess. Is it going to be the exact same? I think it is. We'll try it against this. It gives them levitation. I mean, this one's going to keep going all the way up. All the way up. Yeah, it's going to keep taking them all the way up. You could... Oh, I kind of saved him. I need him to go back down. No, I need him to go back down. I need him to go back down. I need him to go back down. Oh, darn it. That was my own downfall there. But in terms of strength, it's not that strong. Okay, so we managed to kill it this time. Yeah, but the armor wasn't as strong as I was hoping. But again, that kind of makes sense because this material is obviously going to be a lot easier to make. Amethyst and iron you can get in big... Oh, that worked that time. That actually worked. It's the first time I've actually been able to put this in an armor stand. First time. Every other time it just activates the ability. There you go. I think you have to switch quite quickly in order for it to work. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. All of the tools as well. Then the last one we have in today's video is the combination of copper and amethyst. And this makes coppered amethyst. What ability do you possess here, shall we see? Fire resistance. Ah, okay. So what does this do then? So it doesn't give fire or anything. The only ability we seem to have right now. Just fire res, check. Armor V2, this is the last one. It's when walking on top of X block, turns Y into water to ice, lava to magma. Ah, this is a walking one. Okay, so just simply walk over this, fire res, and then this is just a simple frost walker. So does this mean if I can shoot at it? No. Let's check the blasters real quick. So blaster on the coppered one. Coppered amethyst. Turns water into ice and lava into magma. So if I take this off and I'm holding it. What? Am I misreading this? Let me just read this one more time. Blasters. Scroll down to... Where is it? Coppered amethyst. Trigger, right click, turns water into ice and lava into magma. In a 16 block radius. It's not doing it. I was like, do I have to shoot it or something? I think some of the things have been copy and pasted, so they're not actually working as intended. So we'll go ahead, put these on real quick. See what this one does. Oh, that one works. The blaster doesn't seem to work. What about this then? I throw it? Nope, but it sets things on fire. I'm going to put it back in here. Hammer as well. Yeah, hammer's a really good one to have. Hammer's one of the more better tools. Dude, if I spam it, I can get it in on the thing, but yeah, you just have to quickly switch. Let's try this. I mean, that's already stayed like that. But that's how this set actually works. Now, again, they did upgrade all of the previous armors in terms of like quality. They look a lot better. And all of their abilities have obviously been applied. These are just the V2 armors. The V1s, the regular ones, just look like your regular armors in Minecraft. This one coming up right now, I really love the Mohawk feature on this one. So I was super impressed. I kind of really like this add-on. There's a few things that need to be tweaked. I think some of the weapons need their own identity, though. Everything doing the same thing just felt like really copy and paste to me. And something else they did go ahead and do is added a whole weapon combination for all of these. So you now have blasters in wood. Durability will run out fast. In stone, iron, gold, diamonds, and netherite obviously being the better option here. For sure. And also this comes with all of these. So if I was to grab myself... I'm going to go with the hammers. Because I actually don't know if they have any abilities. This one? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think these are just base introduced to the game. Same as all the modded stuff. And then we also have armor and tools and a whole set for emeralds. No armor for copper. I think that's because it's going to be introduced to Minecraft very soon. And then there is also going to be an amethyst one. As for the rest of the changes inside of version 4, again, most of these are like quality of life. So obviously we have a bunch of bug fixes and a little bit more balancing down here. Just explains why they've made these changes in this version. Anyway, I was pretty impressed. If you already own this add-on, it's definitely worth obviously updating. And if you're interested, I think it's a really good add-on. There's just so much on offer. There's so many armors, so many weapons, so many abilities. So yeah, if you're looking for something like this, I would definitely recommend.